A few moments later.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Jarrett Vines Live. Today, we're going to have a discussion about this Keke Palmer situation that she's involved in with the husband. I didn't want to be too quick to speak on things when they first come out because I'm the type of person that likes to get all the details before going live and giving my opinion on something. And even in this story or situation, there's a lot that unfolds almost every day when it pertains to these two. It's getting pretty ugly because it all started when Keke Palmer went to this Usher concert. She was not on her best behavior. She had a man at home grinding up against Usher. Not only that, but she had on an outfit that was promiscuous at best, and just wasn't a good selection of clothes. And it also wasn't a good idea to be that close up on another man, knowing that you have a husband at home. Um, I think it was altogether a bad decision by Keke. I don't think that it was a very wise thing to do. Um, then it comes out weeks later that allegedly, and I want to say allegedly, that she's been abused by the husband, Darius. Um, all of this to me, if you want my opinion, is a little bit suspect because Keke Palmer was performing on the road as an actor and entertainer, talk show host, whatever it may be. And the husband, Darius, was the stay at home dad who had custody of the child. Now, I don't know who the house or who the home belongs to, but in most cases, the child will be taken care of by financial means and also by having a roof over their head, which it should be. And usually, custody is given to the parent that spends the most time with the child or around the child, which would have more than likely been Sir Darius, the husband. Now, Keke Palmer came out with these allegations, and what me and many other people are saying is kind of suspect is the fact that y'all are splitting up, and you more than likely would have had to have paid him child support, but because these allegations have been brought up, the child support thing can be thrown out of the window, and he would have to in turn pay her child support as well as vacate her home because to my understanding it's Kiki's home and not his. Now that's just coming from the mother of Keke Palmer, but let's just be careful about what we say because we don't know all the details. But there is a recording of Kiki's mother, and her mother is very adamant that this is her home and not his home. And she's adamantly telling the husband to get the F out. You got to go. So these allegations could be to have him removed from the home and to restore Kiki's life as well as get her child back. Now, if he didn't put his hands on Keke and she lied, shame on her. But also, he went back to her after the Usher incident. And that's pretty much where, in my opinion, I would have ended things. I'm not going to accept any level of disrespect at the married level. And going to a concert with a vulgar outfit and your booty cheeks exposed and dancing on a entertainer on stage, I don't know about the rest of you men out there, but for me, that's pretty much the end of the line. And there's no such thing as being controlling or possessive for checking your wife for doing something like that. There's no such thing as that. She stepped across the line, and as a man, you have the right to let her know that she did so. Now, you don't have to be disrespectful or over the top. You don't have to put your hands on anybody, but you can make it known that you are disappointed in the decision that she made. And based upon the decision that she made, it's going to result in some consequences. And one of the consequences would be some divorce papers. You no longer stay with a woman, or vice versa. If you're in a relationship with a guy, whatever. Y'all know how I'm trying to word it. I'm trying to be careful I don't get hit with a strike on YouTube, because we have the LGBTQ community, and we have so much as far as guys dating guys, girls dating girls. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to get no smoke or no heat, but it is what it is when it comes to that. But y'all know where I'm trying to go with it. Respect who you in a relationship with, and don't do something to them that you wouldn't want done to yourself. That's it. That's all I'm trying to say. But at the end of the day, it's getting ugly. The mother is being adamant. She's really chiming in. She's throwing punches at Darius. She's throwing punches at his brother, at the mom. And when I say throw punches, I mean verbal punches. She's swinging at some people. She called Usher gay. Um, if Usher does choose to respond, I think that might be a defamation of character, and I can clearly say that's not alleged. She called Usher gay. That was Keke Palmer's mother on the recording. So she went there. She said what she said. Um, I don't know if Usher would decide to take action, or if he heard it and the mother will be required to apologize. But if Usher is not gay, that is slander, and that's also defamation of character, and she may have to give up some bucks for that. Maybe not Keke, but the mother, because she said it. Um, I'm gonna go past that, but anyway, that's just my take on the situation. Keke Palmer was wrong for what she did. If she's making up the story and putting false allegations on the guy, that's also wrong. But if he did abuse her, shame on you. But the evidence is more so looking like this is a setup. It's looking like it's not real. In fact, Keke Palmer has even had a book where she detailed um, abuse with an ex-boyfriend or somebody, and she was in depth when she talked about it. And she even went as far as to say she would provoke certain things so they would happen. This is Keke Palmer's words, not mine. It's in whatever book she wrote, whatever documentary it is. People are going back, they're reviewing it, and they hollering at her about it. You know, if you did this in this relationship, what are you doing in this one? But long story short, we'll see what happens at the end of the day. Hopefully, for the child's sake, the child can have both of their parents. If the husband is abusive, he won't be getting custody. I assume Keke will have full custody, and that'll pretty much be the end of that. But if she has lied and she has set this man up, shame on her, and you make every other female who's been in a domestic violence situation look bad. So, with that being said, I'm going to end it on that note. If any other developments come up, we'll come back. We'll talk about it. But until then, I'm going to leave it there. And I'll say this in closing. If you are a man or a woman and you are being physically abused by the person that you're with, get away from them, get to the police department, make out a report, get papers, and get the help that you need. And don't go back to that person. If you get away from that person and you go back to that person, whatever happens is on you. Me or nobody else is responsible for it. You made that decision. So I don't want to hear nothing. If they're abusing you and they're hurting you and you can get away from them, get away. Don't come back. No second chances. Don't make up false allegations that could come back to haunt you or hurt you later. Tell the truth about what's going on both sides. Not just because you want people to believe you, but be honest, be straight up, male or female, no matter what the situation. Don't set somebody up for failure by lying and destroying their name and their character. So I'm going to say that. I'm going to get out of here. And until next time, peace.